as I proceed to insult him or ask for his stuff, that's when he applies the pluck right there, bang! And
right, one-on-one, and then I go back in.
That's right. And by the way, as you're applying this, just for good measure, boom, right away.
Might as well, right? If we're already there.
You want to take responsibility for your life. I got me here, I can get me out of this.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I haven't quite been able to get in a full workout yet, but I want to get moving, and I found this speed jump rope that I've had for a while now, and I also found an app called Jump with Jeff. I don't know, it's a free app from the App Store. I got it, and I'm having a good time doing it. It feels good to get moving. So this video is a travel vlog. I am about to head out to San Francisco. I'm going to be I'm an ambassador for WeMergeApparel, and they have an LGBT defense course. They asked me to come down and be part of their demonstration, and the fun part about this trip is I get to hang out with my friend DJ. DJ, I made a video about way back in the day. He's the first transgender man I've ever met. Alright, so just arrived in the Oakland airport. I've got to find DJ and Alana. They're gonna pick me up. We're gonna go home. Let's go find them. Here we go. Yay! Alright, just arrived to the hotel. We're meeting up with Brianna as well as Samantha, and then we're going to get Steve, the instructor. I woke up, showered, had some coffee, did my meditation, pulled a card. It was nice, a nice easeful morning. Then took the drive-in with Alana. Yeah, so right now, just going to meet up with everyone. My mom is in surgery this morning, so fingers crossed, sending good vibes her way, positive healing, all that good stuff. So let's do it. Here, Brianna, Sabrina, they are the masterminds behind WeMergeApparel, which is why I'm here today on behalf of them for this LGBT defense class that we're going to her social app headquarters for. So I'm very excited, so say hi.
Hey guys.
Hey, what up? We're catching an Uber and we're going straight to the her social app headquarters, going to be doing an LGBT defense course. I just learned some moves up in the hotel room, so don't mess with me because I got you now. But it should be a really fun day, and we're gonna go do that, right? Open up your pocket. I'll let you know if I experience any real thing.
Okay.
It's scary when someone takes it from you.
Yeah.
Like, it's scary to be here, and then for you to do that, like, I'm kind of in shock.
The most important thing is to have a line of fire.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I would be, like, yelling at you.
Yeah. And then push the gun away. Run away!
So when you're still, first of all, your hands are very important, your demeanor is very important. My hands go here, and then I just chill.
Alright, so we just got back to the hotel. I think the defense class went really well.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Everyone at her social app really seemed to enjoy it. They really got involved in it. Pretty aggressive group.
Oh yeah, a lot of good energy, a lot of striking back. You didn't
Yes.
really have to encourage them to get involved with it. It was awesome.
No, it was really, really good. First and foremost, Brianna, I want to just ask you, like, where'd you come up with the idea for the LGBT defense course, and why is it so focused, like, LGBT and not just a generic defense course?
Okay, so I guess the idea kind of segued out of just training, you know, for so long for my life. Ever since I was a little kid, you know, I was in martial arts. My parents were always teaching me, like, both my mom and my dad, like, be aggressive, like, in appropriate ways. Like, when somebody's, like, attacking you, like, you need to know how to, you know, stick up for yourself. Both my parents were really involved with the idea of, like, equality. Like, I was the oldest sibling. Me and my brothers, we used to grow up, like, wrestling with each other, fighting. Like, it was great. Like, I
have two older brothers, so,
yeah,
I feel you on that.
Yeah, so you have to learn how to protect yourself. Like, you're trying to steal the TV remote.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
So it started from a young age, and then it kind of segued there, and I found myself out in Illinois a couple years ago, just randomly, and I stumbled upon this new type of Krav Maga. Like, I never heard like what that was, and it was kind of a mixture of all my favorite types of systems: Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, Taekwondo, like a little bit of everything. And I saw the importance for it, and I left Illinois. I only trained for probably about 6 months, and then I came down to South Florida, and I tried out a few gyms. I didn't really like it, didn't like the energy. People were very fake. And then I just somehow stumbled upon EICMO, which is Steve Jim, and so he was awesome, and he's the first person I've ever met that's a true like ally, like a true ally to the community. Like, he doesn't just say that he's an ally. Like, he actively, before I even came into the picture, was doing classes with Trans Social, was doing classes with people with disabilities, was doing stuff at the Pride Center, at the Matthew Shepard Foundation. Like, he was so actively involved, and he never asked for a cent.
We are here at the Hyatt, and I got this little space here, and I'm gonna bring on Steve. Come on in. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. This guy is a really dope ally. I honestly just met him today, but we've shared some great stuff already.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to own this experience. I'm going to empower myself. Absolutely. It's about gaining control.
Yes.
And we all deserve that. We all deserve to live a life where we're not living in fear, where we're not being hounded by the ghosts of our past. This is very important.
So the reason why we started this LGBT self-defense program is because there's a need for it. You know, one being that we need to feel like there's a safe space. A lot of gyms, unfortunately, will kind of turn, you know, trans and LGBT people into a laughing stock.
Yes.
And if not, sexualize a lot of the gay and lesbian, you know, people who come into their gym. And I think you need to have people who identify like this is a safe space for you. But then there's also issues that are specific to the LGBTQ community that somebody who's heterosexual is not going to understand. Like, two women being in a relationship and they're both, you know, being, you know, people are being really aggressive to both of them, or trying to do something to men, you know, having a domestic situation, not getting taken as seriously, or trans men and women going back and forth between, you know, where you used to be a female, you were submissive, and now you have to be the aggressive one. So how do we do the shift in that dynamic? So it's a lot like, okay, we know all those things, so we have to create a program that's also led by a great ally like Steve, but then also has transgender people doing it, because you see all these things now in our culture where it's like, okay, well, we're gonna do a trans movie role, let's do a straight actor who's heterosexual and cis.
We know about that here.
Let's do like the first gay Disney character, and let's make him a straight man in Hollywood too. Like, so people are stripping us of something, you know, that's specific to our community. So we need to have a program that's led by those same types of people as well.
It's not just about being able to knock someone out or you know, fight someone. It's really actually not about fighting. It's about trying to disengage, but feeling empowered so that when you walk down the street, you feel confident. You feel, you know, and I think even that illusion of confidence might deter someone from an attack.
Like Steve and the other instructors will tell you, you can literally, if you put your mind in the mind of an attacker, who are you going to attack? Someone who has their shoulders back, they're walking confidently, or are you going to, you know, pick on somebody who looks more meek and their shoulders are rolled and their heads down and they're on their phone and they're doing all these things, not understanding, like, I can very well be attacked while walking down the street.
Steve's going to show me a move. It's a knife move.
Yep.
So I'm going to kind of learn it with you all. Anyone can pick it up. A couple of practices, a couple of tries, and then just kind of revisiting it, having friends that learned it with you, teaching it to your friends, relearning, and you know, it does make you feel more empowered. So let's do it.
And it's important to remember that knife attacks are on the rise, and in many ways, knives are trickier than guns. For safety, obviously this knife is blunt. It is metallic, but it is blunt, and I recommend that you do not try this unless you're with an experienced Krav Maga instructor present. This isn't exactly a butter knife.
Maybe try it with like a wooden spoon, you know, just pretending.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to approach the intended victim. I'm going to put the knife to his throat here and make a demand, either get in the car or, you know, give me your money and this type of thing. And let's do this quickly, then we'll break it down. Give me money. Come on, let's go. Money. Let's go. Once the knife is up, the last thing I want to do is make a gesture towards the knife. He's nervous, he might cut me, he's either really angry or really nervous, really scared, or he could be intoxicated. So my eyes are going to come up, I'm going to acquiesce to anything he wants. I'm not even going to look at him or the knife. I'm going to ask him, what do you want? See what demands are being made. With my hands so close, not here or here, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna pluck this to my body here and simultaneously smash into his face. In this case, I'm gonna do it with a palm strike. It's probably safer if you haven't conditioned your knuckles. Knife is here, please man, just let me on. There it is, striking away. As soon as I've done that, I can kick. I'm gripping the hand here, this is what we call a cavalier. I'm compressing the wrist, and I can do whatever I need to escape. And that's it, it's really simple, and this is just one example.
So where does the apparel fit into the concept of this LGBT defense course? Because if you think like clothing,
you don't think self-defense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
so
a
how do they connect?
So essentially, all it is it acts as a feeder into this program. So every T-shirt that's bought, every scent that I've made so far has gone into getting the instructors out here, getting me out here, getting my team out here, getting you to come out here, and launching this, and then doing the free event with her. So everything that's been purchased up into this point has been put into this. So I use the apparel to just continue to go back into the business and to allow me to get myself out here, my team out here, influencers like you out here, and to get the message to grow. So everything that we do with the T-shirts, you're buying it with a purpose of helping, LGBTQAI plus members like help save lives. Like that's what every T-shirt goes to, and I know it's a bold statement, but it's true, because now even people at her with the all the support and from everybody out there who so far. They might walk out the door today and somebody might hold a knife to their throat, and they know a little bit of something, whether it's just like a little grab or a little bit of move, or just the situational awareness of,
or they might walk out just with, like you said, with a better stature, so that maybe they're going to be the person that they're not going to get attacked, as opposed to someone else who maybe doesn't feel that confidence, you know what I mean, walking around, might be someone more targeted. So I think that's really awesome, and I love it. I think it's an awesome cause. It's really fun as well. It's like a fun environment. Everyone has a good time. Everyone was laughing, but also feeling confident. And then and we're gonna have Steve jump in here in a minute, because I think even having it was mostly a female group, having these female identified people in this group, and then being able to combat someone like Steve, who is an amazing ally. I've had awesome conversations with him already. Like, he's already taught me shit, and I was like, that's really cool. And like, he looks like somebody who, he's tall, he's broad, he's white. I mean, he's a man, he's a cis man. But then, I like it because it's like, when you fight with him, you can feel like this might actually be what an aggressor would look like. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's really cool because he breaks down the stereotype of what that person looks like. And you guys all know that I love people who just, when you look at them one way and you're like, I know you, and then they're like, actually, you don't know shit about me. So let's break down that stereotype and let's relearn what it is to look at people and throw them into these boxes. So. Awesome. So I had an awesome time today. It was really fun. I'm going to keep learning stuff, and WeMergeApparel is going to be working with Point of Pride. Anytime you purchase this trans style t-shirt, 10% is going to go to Point of Pride, so thank you for that. That's really awesome. Kind of merging the family here, the LGBT and our allies, because our allies are so important. We ignore them so often, and it's important that we remember that our allies are important too. And so you can find WeMergeApparel at WeMerge on Apparel, at WeMergeApparel. Of course, everything will be in the description box below, but on Instagram. And then where can we find you, brother?
We are at ICMO.com. That's the American Israeli Krav Maga Organization. Oh, we got it on the back of the shirt.
There we go, ICMO.com. Check them out, and if you're ever in South Florida, I'm sure they would love to have you. You can find out more information here, and you really want to get this LGBT defense course going, popular around the country. So if you want to learn how to get a hold of that, bring it to somewhere near you, an LGBT center, anything like that.
We're happy to travel.
Yes, we're happy to travel. Hook up with WeMergeApparel on Instagram, and I really, really hope you guys all learn something from this. And if anything, I hope that you find the confidence inside yourself to know that you deserve to be able to walk the streets in a safe way, in a way that you feel protected by yourself, not because of someone else, but because of your own protection that you have inside of you. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
And check them out below. Catch you in the next video.
All right, see you guys.
Peace.